Now is there some sound? Help me, is there some sound? Because it would help if the thing was on that I'm using. Then I'll know if there's some sound. Yeah, there's sound over here. I'm just doing a sound check. Yes. Okie dokie. So we have sound over on YouTube. We have sound on TikTok. So we're just going to go in and do a deep dive from the very beginning. I am on YouTube. So if you want to see what you are listening to, then head over to my YouTube. I don't very often go live on YouTube, so bear with me, YouTube people, because I'm new to all of this. My aim of being a better person, I'm trying to get better at streaming on YouTube. After Dark Coffee and Crime. I don't know if one of the mods can find the link. I don't even think if I put the link in here, you'll be able to get it. So I'm going to start off in the beginning. Obviously, you guys are going to be able to hear it over here, but you're not going to be able to see it. However, I will try and share the screen from time to time. So that you can see some of what we're listening to. So first of all, I'm going to start with the first press conference. Okay, we all heard the press conference. We're going to start with that. We are going to go in that Facebook group together on YouTube. You'll be able to hear the things, but you won't be able to see them on here. But we're going to go into that Facebook group. So you'll be able to see it on YouTube. And also, I'm going to play on my YouTube the video footage of the car at the time the police were there. So you can see what we could see. There's some background noise going on. There's the police radio and everything. Yes, I do. Yes, I do need to make you a moderator, but I don't know how to when I'm live. I need to make Michelle a boss admin so she can deal with it. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the roses. She is so pretty, and this is so sad. Like, it's one of those cases where it bothers you because it's like this girl had her whole life to live, to lead. It was just about to happen. She's about to have a baby. This should never have happened, and it has happened. I don't know how to. I need someone to be able to do it for me in Thank you, babe. I did not see you sneak in there. I need to make you a mod, but I don't know how. So once I've got a second set of hands on deck, I will try and mod you. Hi, Crafty. So I'm going to play the news press conference. While I'm playing that, I'm going to try and figure out how I can mod my mods on YouTube. Which I'm probably not going to be able to do through StreamYard. So that would be really stupid of me. So we're going to start with this, and then we're going to go over the car, and we're going to have the car playing on my YouTube. So I will try and share the screen with you as well, so you can see some of what we're seeing. But let's just do the very first press conference and listen to what this guy had to say. So I need to do... And I need to press...
To that breaking news story that we brought you at the top of this newscast regarding the death of pregnant teen Savanah Soto. That press conference is underway right now. Let's listen.
Very perplexing crime scene. And detectives right now are looking at this as a possible murder. And but we don't know for sure. So again, because of the complexity, the complex crime scene, we can't say for sure what we have.
Oh, damn it.
Questions?
How many people were found?
Two. There are two people in the car.
Are they dead?
They are deceased. And we believe that it is the missing woman and her boyfriend, but we can't confirm that right now officially until the medical examiner takes a look at the bodies and makes that
Ooh,
determination.
Michelle in the room.
identity.
Hi, Miss Boot Boot. Yeah, we're going through everything together.
No,
In
I
the
mean,
beginning,
I can't say for sure. I'm not going to say anything officially about whether the person in the vehicle was pregnant or is pregnant.
I want to play something
I
else
can't
as
say that
well.
officially, so I'm not going to. We have to wait for the medical examiner to say anything officially. But we do believe that the two individuals are the female who was missing and her boyfriend.
Any weapon inside the car?
We don't know that yet. We have not been able to move the bodies.
Did the key off the month?
Yes, it's the car that was described as the boyfriend's.
Did the family call in about the car?
Yes, the family did. They were alerted
Are you okay,
that the
Miss
car
Boot
was
Boot?
here, and they phoned it in.
And I'll be on 4 o'clock.
I don't know exactly what time it came in.
Yay, Witch Hunter, welcome.
Give me a big report.
We're thinking possibly for 3 or 4 days.
So who exactly found the car?
I can't remember what the weather is like.
I don't
Somebody
know
tell
exactly
me
who
what
found
the
it,
weather
but the
is like
parents were
in,
alerted by someone or the family was alerted by someone who
Texas at this
who
time.
came across the
Someone
vehicle.
did tell me the other day.
I know that the alert obviously went out in Leon Valley, but there have been questions on why FAQ did not
Cold.
were
Okay.
any idea that
So decomp won't have been
I
fast.
believe we became aware of it, but this being originating in Leon Valley, that's why it came out from there. The alert, clear alert.
Catherine.
No,
So are y'all leading this investigation with that? Is Leon Valley still?
I don't know. Someone will have to.
no,
I
we are.
can't confirm that yet.
If there's any information
I'm
that Leon
here.
Valley has, our
There
detectives
she
will
is.
work with Leon Valley on that. But the case is an SAPD case right now. What can I say to them? Exactly what I just told you.
I kind of feel it's a bit cold towards people.
Pardon?
What makes this?
I don't want to go into details about that, but again, I will repeat that it appears to be a very complex crime
You
scene,
hurt my
very
perk.
perplexing crime scene.
I can make it
One more
like an accident. Okay. Same. I'm trying to make moderators.
Not unless we reach out to them, but no. Anyway, no, I don't.
Thank y'all, everyone.
Thank you.
All right, you've been listening in
What?
on a press conference given by San Antonio Police Chief William
Can you just
McManus, the
pause
police
that?
chief, confirming what we already knew from the family of Savanah Soto, and that is that 2 people found dead in a car
No.
at an apartment complex at the Med Center today. The chief stopped short of identifying
my
Savanah and her
walkie-talkie.
boyfriend, but said that it was indeed the female who has been missing and her boyfriend. The chief also calling this a complex and perplexing crime scene. He also said that it is being investigated as a possible murder and that the bodies appear to have been there for the past 3 to 4 days. Again, we have a crew there on the scene continuing to gather more information. We will have more on this.
So, on my TikTok the other day, I posted a video and he almost gives the same press conference as he. Well, it's not a press conference though. It's of when the family first appeared. Well, the family were on the scene, and he didn't know he was talking to them, or it was Matthew. I keep calling him Michael. I don't know why, but it was Matthew's dad. Matthew's mum. Sorry. Oh my God. I'm sick and I'm flustered. It was Matthew's parents. Mum was there, and he didn't know he was talking to her because they were getting this update, and they were like, "So that's the update," and he was like, "Well, you know, very bare minimum." And then she said, "But this is Matthew's mum," and he didn't realise because then he says, "Oh, you're his mum." Oh, well, passing on his condolences. So I'm gonna press play for you to listen. Ignore me being the first, I tried to skip me. You don't want to hear me. You hear enough of me. But just listen to what he says to, just how he's not even aware that that's their family member. So let me just press play.
The police officer who gave the press conference last night, he came and spoke to what initial members of turned out to deceased victims.
We're looking at this right now. So we don't know how it's going to pan out. This is very, very, very perplexing crime scene.
Same word.
So we just have to wait to see how it plays out.
Notice at this point, before the main press conference that we heard together, he uses the word crime scene that early on to them.
As we get further into the investigation, so there's a lot more.
Yeah.
But that's what we have right now. That's not bad.
And that's like
Hey, quick.
That's the only update of mine right here. That's the only update. Yes, this is mom. That's Matthew. I'm not sure where Savanah's mom is. Okay.
So that's what we're looking at right now.
Do you let me know your
so you can hear he's like, oh, okay, sorry, are you his mum? Sorry for your loss. And he calls it a crime scene that early on in that conversation. But also that's I think that was meant to be like almost like a private conversation between him and the people that were there, and they obviously recorded that and they obviously uploaded that. And you hear him then give his condolences, but he doesn't actually confirm 100%. Obviously that they could just say, well, that's his mum, couldn't they? But that, you know how it is. So I'm gonna move my phone around, I think, because I've now put my phone on, and we're gonna look at the car because that's what I'm gonna do with YouTube. So YouTube, go to StreamYard's Twitch screens. Stop screen, share my screen, and then I want, is it that one? I think. Oh no, it's not. It's that one. You guys won't. Right. So this is where they are at the scene. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 police cars that I can see. You can see the housing around there as well. Let me just get rid of my. Let me just flip my screen around and then get rid of my background. Okay, so let's just get rid of the background. We will pop Savanah back up in a bit. Okay. So this is a video. There's police radio going on in the background. And you can see, so you've got houses here. That's the car. So this is obviously before that they have covered the back of the car there. That is what looks to be. Now, do you guys drive on the right? So am I right in thinking which side is the driver's side? If you're facing the same way as me. So this is the passenger seat then, yeah? Okay. You drive on the... Our car seat, our drivers is on the opposite side. That's why it's confusing to me. So you can see here. So there's no thingy on here. And there's obviously something here. And that's the back of the car again. That's all prior to the covering up. Is that not the car? Whose car is it then? Somebody showed me a camera. Oh, that's not it. Okay. They must be down here then, maybe. But, okay, so ignore me. That's not the car. It looks like the car from here. Here? What's here? What is this? Anyone has a guess? Oh, bloody Daryl. So there's a... Is that like a balcony there? I can't see very well. Because the medical centre, I read on the medical centre thing that the that they have like apartment complexes on this medical centre. So is this more like an older person's medical complex, or is this like a private complex where you're having treatment but they have like an accommodation? I don't know how it works over in your neck of the woods. Apartments, yeah. But these aren't obviously the same because they're different to these. These are all like, I don't know. If you live in the UK, you'll know exactly what I mean when I say this. There's places in the UK where people go on holiday and it's called pontins, okay? Butlins, pontins, I think it's called. And they have what we call chalets. Now, those look like, they remind me of those types of chalets. They're horrible. That's what these remind me of. That's obviously someone's thingy there. But if they've got a doorbell cam, that's not going to pick up here. Now, we know the dog was barking. There's a dog somewhere in this vicinity that was affected by everything that's been going on. So was that dog barking when all the exchange and everything was happening? I'm sorry about the beeping noise. There's not much I can do about the beeping noise because the beeping noise and that noise irritates my teeth, but we are where we are with it. Okay, so with the spiritual thing, guys, Michelle knows where I stand. Michelle knows where I stand. I'm not going there with the spiritual stuff, okay? Because we're just going to deal with the facts that we've got in front of us, which is press conference, Facebook stuff, and more stuff. This was on the day, I think, that the police showed up. Like, why is that stopped? Why did that stop? Am I about to get an advert? Is this the problem? I'm on an advert. Okay. You know what's going on here? I think things... I don't know if they've edited it a bit, but there's the ambulance that we... They sent. You can see it's stationary. We're not much doing anything. Again, those you know. They're not much rushing, are they? They're just... Well, they know what they know. Well, they knew what we knew. I wonder what sort of thing this is. Is this a drone? Does anyone know? Let me just read the comments on StreamYard. Oh yeah, I need to deal with that in a minute. I need to be able to make you a moderator in a sec. I don't know if there's any over here. It might actually be easier. I don't think I have to do it through here, don't I? That's the annoying thing. We'll get a good look at the car. See that? I have to keep pausing it, guys, because if not, TikTok will ban us. So now somebody has said that they think that this passenger car side, or this window here, is not a passenger, is it? It's your driver's side. If I'm thinking, yeah, because it'd be your left. Someone said that they thought that that was smashed. So, I mean, there's a lot of people milling around. He's on his phone. Sheesh. One of the guys, one of the police officers, the homicide guy, they were having a go because he was he'd obviously found something. They were talking and he was laughing. If you know, that's Clinton's in my eyes. And I think Michelle had the video of the ambulance backing away. It's a good aerial view shot of stuff. I think they've edited out quite a bit. So here, can you see? Do you think the window is down, or do you think that is broken? Because his windows are blacked out. Well, they're very dark, aren't they? So you can see bits of the yellow, but it's not an even yellow. So someone's just asked me on TikTok what a coffin birth is. A coffin birth is where when somebody dies, the body naturally will or can, doesn't all the time, and it depends on many factors in your pregnancy, one being how far you are into your pregnancy. But basically the body expels the contents of the uterus. So we know Shanann Watts had a coffin birth. That's what was said. And she was only 16 weeks pregnant. So that is very possible to happen because the uterus just laxes. She's had children before, and the contents of a 16-week pregnancy would be very small in comparison to somebody who is a full-term pregnancy. She didn't have a coffin birth. We've got the private videos in. We've got the private videos in. That just doesn't look like an even coverage on that window, if I'm honest. Hi. I might be able to get away with playing longer now.
Why did the sound stop?
Because I paused it to look at this window. Because his window is blacked out or dark. But that cover it where that door is shut on that on that window, on that car door there, that doesn't look even to me. Where did she go? Where did she go? Come back. Yeah, she was 9 months pregnant. She was. I don't know. Whatever this is that's filming this is making that noise. So, if you're on YouTube, well, no, if you want to hear me, you'll have to not. You'll just have to dull it down a little bit. I think they've edited this quite a bit. No.
No, she was speaking about Shanann Watts. She was giving a comparison to a full-term baby to a baby of that far along.
Yeah. Because if you're that far along, you have to remember, like with a 25 weeks, that's an easy process to happen because it will just, your body will just expel that easily because the process is different than someone who's pregnant full term. The baby has to, and she sounds like she was sitting down as well. So any exit as well is blocked, even if the body tried to do that. But she's full term. It's not an easy process when you are alive and well and in labour. First time pregnancy, let alone when you are no longer alive and your body just doesn't have what it needs to do the job. I'm not saying it's impossible. Anything's possible. So this is the front.
Those that are saying that there's been arrests for this case, there have not been arrests.
No, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I think they're going off that Facebook group, aren't they?
There was a prank that somebody said that they got him, but there was a different person arrested that's not related to the case at all.
I wonder if that must have been where JLR went up in there. Through there to here. Because they look over, don't they? Each one of these.
Irene, that's not related to this case at all. Please stop putting that in chat.
I don't know who Dawn is. The old check.
Yeah, Christina, they're both best.
That's what I don't understand. Like, when you see these apartment things, they look like pontons or whatever we bloody have over there, like chalets essentially. There's 1, 2, 3 blocks of them there. There's some house property thing here. There's property thing here. Obviously, there's a dog somewhere in this vicinity. And nobody's got anything other than that video, the CCTV that they show us, which... where have I got it? I've got it on here somewhere. But let's move forward with this in a minute. Is that a fire truck? That looks like a fire truck, some ice cream truck, if you ask me. That there. What is it?
It's an ambulance.
Yeah. Oh.
We're reviewing a case that has been in the news past couple of days. Savanah Soto, Matthew Guerra. We are just going over it.
Looks weird from the side. 1, 2. Wonder how many. Do you think there's 1, 2, 3, 4 complexes each? Or are they top and bottom complexes and they're just 4?
Top and bottom.
Okay. So your bottom ones probably wouldn't see anything.
And even if they do, the odds of them
coming for.
actually calling out or admitting that they do are very slim. Hi, Melinda.
Not at the moment. Well, not that they're sharing with anyone. They're being very tight-lipped, aren't they?
It's not necessarily the ghetto. It's just not the kind of neighborhood that most people are used to. It's not the ghetto. No.
So that's the ambulance that's gone. Not required. But yeah, it's a weird place, do you not think, to dump a car with the bodies in?
Yeah, it really is. Guys, this is the Savanah Soto case that we're reviewing. I know there's a lot of stuff that people are hearing, a lot of misinformation that's going around.
2 seconds.
We're trying to go off of the facts. We're trying to go off of whether we could verify things or not. Just gotta let us get there.
So that's why we're taking you on a whistle-stop tour of all the old stuff right through to where we are now. Because some people won't have seen some of it. And I think we need to just focus when we're looking at the stuff that we need to look at, and not all the misinformation, if that makes sense. Because there's always a lot of misinformation. I need to just make some adjustments to my working area. Michelle. I'm like, I need to make moderators. I need to make you like in charge on my YouTube or something, because I can't figure this shit out right now.
I'm already a moderator over there.
I know, I need someone to be in charge so that they can make other people moderate. Because I don't.
Gotcha.
Because I'm like, I don't know how to do that. Like, because I'm trying to do both, right? So I'm all over the place until I become a better person and get this, off the ground. It's going to be messy for a while, but that's okay, right? You're all fine with that?
Yeah, messy.
Okay, right, let me... Right, I'm going to have to just put it that way for a minute. Right, you can still see stuff, yeah? In that, but while you're not listening...
Yeah, and guys, it was three deceased lives. One just was never actually born.
Oh. Well, hello. That now needs to not. Michelle's gone on the wonk. It's going to take me a bit of time to adjust to this whole streaming in 2 places. Well, just streaming on YouTube, really. That on its own is a bloody challenge. I need to make you a boss mod so that you can boss the mods around YouTube, because Faithless is over there and none of them can do anything because they're not moderated over there. And I have no idea what's going on over there because I'm over here, paid no attention to any of the conversations. Okay, I think everyone's behaving. Okay, that's good. I will fix that in a minute. So let me just play some more of this video. Where did it go? Oh, this is so funny, isn't it? Go on, admit it. What are those signs there? Did you see what was on that other sign?
See what was on the other side?
Ooh, we're echo.
No, because that was two.
Hang on, let me go back to that.
Hold on, I gotta close it.
That's actually not a bad angle. Hang on. Let me fix YouTube. Let me press play. A minute.
The sound down.
Oh, I don't actually need the sound on here, do I? Because YouTube can do their own sound. There's no sound other than me. They don't need me. They can hear me, I think. Yeah. I hope.
I think so too, Irene. I think so too.
I think doing it this way, we can get away with more. Now, that window, to me, right, I know people have said that's not smashed or whatever, but we know his windows are very dark,
Tinted.
very tinted. That, to me, is not an even. You can see the yellow thing here, but that isn't even. That goes round. Because I thought, well, is the window down?
I might have opened it to close it in the window.
Maybe.
I've seen them do that before too.
Yeah, it's just a weird shape. It's all because you can see it gets darker here and then it's darker here. So I just wondered, but we see the video on that CCTV and it doesn't look smashed, does it? From what we can see at the time.
Kaylee, the reason it looks yellow is because they have a tarp over it.
Let me just.
We were just saying that they could have rolled down the window to put the tarp through it to hold it in place. And for those of you that are asking why they use tarps, for the exact reason that we're looking at. Video from above that could put on any media outlet what they are seeing that's inside the car. That's why they're using tarps. They're doing it to protect the investigation, to protect the scene.
Privacy, in other words. It's a privacy screen.
Mm-hmm.
Although you can't see much in that back bit. And to be honest, even before they covered, because they don't cover the other side up, do they? Because this is your driver's side. I'm right, you know. This is your driver's bit. Because you're opposite.
Yeah.
We drive this side. We drive on the right.
Mm-hmm.
You drive on the left. So she's supposed to be in the passenger seat. Not that you can see anything. Well, I don't think you can see anything.
Yeah, she's on the opposite end of the car. He's on the yellow side.
So he's got all the privacy. Although maybe she's, I don't know, because she's only tiny, isn't she? She's like, I'm like 5'1" at best. So if she's smaller than me, then she's super tiny. Obviously, her belly is quite big, which might have something to do with the fact that she's a week overdue. But when you're pregnant, if you are shorter, you tend to look much bigger because obviously if you're tall, your womb can sort of go up a bit more. But when you're short like me, it all comes out the front and you just look like you're having triplets. And she does, in some of those photos of her, look like she's having triplets. But I think that's because she's very short, like me.
And just to catch a few of you up, they died by pew-pew wounds behind their ears. The right side behind their ears. They were executed.
Close contact, wasn't it? Skin contact. Now, there's other stuff I heard you mention before I had to leave your live to get my eyes done. They were talking about some things that had happened to Matthew. Now, we can't verify that. We can play you, and I will play you, because I'm in the UK, so it doesn't matter. I will play you what the cousin said, and then you can take from that what you want. We can't verify it. We always say that, we can't verify it. But some of the things that she has said have come to fruition in terms of where they are in the car. Because there was a lot of misinformation saying that he was in the front and she was in the back. But she states that he was in the back and she was in the front, and then she'd said some things that had happened to him. Now, obviously, we may never know that, and we don't need to know that, really. I personally feel, but let's just look at this area. I just can't. I don't know what you think, Michelle, but I just can't with this thing. It's like it's so out of the ordinary where they've left them, and where this is all, some of this, like obviously the disturbance of this, of them leaving the car there and stuff, that it's like it's so out of ordinary, but it's so built up as well. Like it's not. Do you think when they put them there, they knew it was like probably the last place that they might look for them, and they knew it was built up, but they knew that no one would come forward potentially?
But someone called the mom to tell her, hey, we saw the car here. They called the police, and the police did not need the bus going. The family got there.
And the other thing is as well, they said, or it was said that the key to the car wasn't there. Now that doesn't mean to say that the key to the car wasn't taken, and that the car was obviously not locked, was it? Because she opened it and saw them. Because who was it? The person that who found them? Who was the person that put in on the Facebook or in one of the posts that we read? There's so many names going around, and so many people with so many things that have been said. But they opened the door and they saw them, and then someone's posted that they're in a bad way. Well, they were in a bad way because they weren't alive. And I would imagine, I know one of them said they thought she'd passed out initially, but I would think after 3 or so days of being deceased, you would see that they're deceased. I can't even keep an eye on that chat right now. I'm relying on all the people.
No more than we do.
Okay. But if I,
Because, yeah,
for me to,
there's. I need you guys to understand something. There's information that's out there from so many different sources, so many people saying that they know this person, they know that person, they know this, they know that. It's to the point where I could say that I was best friends with them, and you know,
people will believe you.
that's just what it is. Yeah, you guys gotta remember that. And you guys are throwing out there that you want to know this and that. You guys gotta give us time to get to it. You guys gotta give us, this is where we're at. Just go with it.
When you deep dive, okay, deep diving doesn't happen in 5 minutes. Deep diving means that we've got to sit there and we've got to watch this stuff. We're going to talk about this stuff. We're going to look at what's surrounding this area, where they are. And we're not going to go there instantly. The police aren't going to get answers instantly. They know more than we do, obviously, but just part of the process where everything takes a bit of time.
Yeah, we were.
And we're trying to get to just the places with the people that we know, maybe related, that just have some inside information. Although, from the very beginning, both sides of the families have come out with different versions of what's gone on as well.
Christina, that's just not true.
Yeah, actually.
That she was married.
We wouldn't get to know that even if that was true. And
that's why I don't get people keep saying, I know this because I talked to this person, that person. That means that you're aware of it, doesn't mean you know anything for fact.
I'm just trying to figure out if you two can keep talking. I need to go in. Can you comment as well on YouTube? Because then I might be able to then change you. But for some reason, I can't seem to add them as a mob when they're commenting, which I thought I should be able to do. Like, it should just be they comment and then I add them. And then I thought I could do. I don't know who myself movement.
Yeah, yeah, that video from last night, the CCTV that they put out, that's something, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll get there in a minute. I'll play it in a minute.
I know, I was just reacting to a comment. This is the Savanah Soto case. The car found twice where we're showing essentially in this complex. This is the place it was at. No, I don't think it was timestamped.
What was timestamped?
The CCTV, I don't think it was timestamped.
No, I don't remember it being timestamped. You looked at it together last night, and I know you looked at it again today.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's released, but she will be released to us.
The RVs occupy the actual apartment, not obviously the housing.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out too.
Because they look derelict to me. That's what made me think, like, we have those hospital fellows in the UK, and they often look real bad, and some of them are falling apart, and they shouldn't even be occupied. But they look like they're not occupied.
That would make more sense. And I don't even know how to say the name in the comments, but to say that someone got murdered for having an affair, you're just throwing stuff out there. Remember, these people have families. Don't throw out random shit just because you heard it or you feel like saying it. No, that's not necessary. Yes, it was Lizzie.
You have to remember, you know, things like, this is not what happened. But even if, say, they were having an affair, okay, who cares? It doesn't mean they deserve to die. If they just what they just said the shit, they don't deserve to die. If they're doing whatever they're doing that we think we know what they're doing, then they still don't deserve what's happened to them. And I know there's a lot of stuff going on around Matthew, and people have pulled up his record, and it still doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me, and it shouldn't matter to anyone what he's done or what he's been doing in his past. Whatever's happened here, he is not the person that's done this to Savanah.
And if I could just clear up a side point on that too. People that are bringing up Trevor, it's not related to this case. So to keep putting that name with them, it's not right. It's not true. That's totally unrelated. Wrong person, wrong name.
See, over there, on the other side of the fence, you can see the housing, can't you?
I know because I did my research. That's how I know.
The trouble is as well, I think when people go in these Facebook groups, I think wacky stuff and they run with it. Why is YouTube not easy? I don't know what I'm doing. I hate YouTube.
Who laughs at people's sad situations? Because I know I don't, and I know After Dark doesn't. No one's saying that anyone's always right. You just need to slow down on the attack because you're not going to get anywhere with that.
Why is it when it's a topic of interest that attracts people and they just come in and they just have to be so negative?
So what is it? Okay, let's do let's just let this person have the audience. Let's just put them up there. Lioness, what did me and After Dark say on whatever live it was, and when was it said? What is it that we said?
Oh, I remember this comment.
I'm going to be accused of something. At least let me know what I did. Don't mute them, guys. I really want to see the response. Trevor is not related to this at all. Trevor's situation is something totally unrelated. Oh, hell no, we didn't. No, we did not. Neither of us have once said anything about an affair. Someone in the comments said it, and I read it back and said, that is not true. Please don't say that. Neither one of us have ever said anything about anyone having an affair. So, no, we did not. No, we did not. So, you get your facts straight. Don't come in someone's live and accuse people of saying stuff they didn't say. That's never in their mouth.
Nope.
We don't know.
Your Lioness was the one that came into one of my comment sections and was saying that we laughed at something when we were live. You know, like sometimes
You've got it recorded. Send it to me then.
You know when you're having a conversation, you slip up, or you say something wrong, or you drop something, and you just in the moment you might have a minute of where you just laugh at the moment because it's something that's happened when you're alive. Like people do that. People when we are discussing things, sometimes unexpected things happen. Like you drop the camera and it's funny. Sometimes those small things that happen are funny. But we never laugh at the victims. We never laugh at the cases or the crime. Ever.
Now, this person claims they got a screen recording of us saying that. So I'm gonna do the best way to clear this up. Go to my TikTok, it says email. Click email and email me your screen recording. If you don't send it, then you've got no ground to stand on.
And let's not forget, I can download
And
the
what is
live.
this recording? What's it about?
Probably a friend of Haley Comets.
Yeah, probably because
And then she's gonna go running off to Haley and go, oh, we had a little laugh. Well,
One thing that you guys gotta understand is we're covering so much darkness. We're going through so much dark stuff to bring stuff to light. If we happen to laugh at something that happened on the side, if we don't laugh at some of the stuff, we're gonna cry. And it's not related and it's not in a disrespectful manner. It's just like as if you just someone like stubbed your toe and you just happened to laugh because the way they reacted to it was funny. That's all.
At least I don't battle on a victim's name. If that is minion. I reckon it is.
Okay, so Slack is now you're saying you have a screen recording of us saying that and you sent it to me?
Who?
A person Slack is tornado.
Hey, I don't need you to send me the screen recording. I can download my live afterwards. And then what we'll do is we'll go through the live and then we'll play what we said. And then we'll show everyone what we actually said. Why are you screen recording anyway? Jeez.
I know that's creepy. It's almost like stalkerish.
I know. I don't understand why people feel the need to I don't know.
But it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I can't just go.
It's not like
Sometimes you gotta put people in their place.
they've got a massive. It's not like they're like someone with 5 million followers that when they re-show the screen recording, it's going to make a massive dent in my life. At all.
Don't worry about it, guys. I'm watching. I got it handled for that one. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We are again reviewing the Savanah Soto case. Trevor is not related whatsoever to this case. The record is the record, guys.
Okay, you're getting thrown out with my thing if I'm trying to do 10 different things. I don't understand why it's not letting me do the modelling thing.
I don't know.
I'm just going to keep that one there. They're probably going to have to turn that around a little bit themselves. But for me to get a screen of it, I need it to be like on my side. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So that the person that has that name repeated it several times and you keep asking. This is the Savanah Soto crime scene.
This is what we're looking at the moment. The actual morning that the stuff is going on.
Oh, John, you've missed a lot.
Right, Jen's in the house now. Okay. I mean, I know Michelle's multitasking and
Does
doing.
that mean I have to stop playing with the trolls?
Yeah, you can still play with them. But honestly, guys, like, you know, sometimes something will happen when we're live, and there's going to be humour there. And you know what? With human, and like Michelle says, sometimes we've just got to laugh at the things that go wrong when you're live. That's why we say we need to have an AD bloopers channel, because stuff happens all the time. If we were like talking about the victim and being brutal and laughing and joking and ripping them to pieces, that'd be different. But we're not. We're laughing at silly things that go wrong, or if we say something, I always say things wrong that come out my mouth. Or an advert will come on off the back of my YouTube, and it's totally unexpected, talking about vaginas, and out of nowhere, that's funny.
That is funny.
Like that.
Funny.
That's not disparaging and taking away the seriousness of what is going on. They are just things that happen when you are live, and they are funny. Like Michelle just laughed at me because she wasn't expecting me to say that word.
No, but I remember that happening. Like, you said you sent the report that says Trevor was arrested for that keyword. We don't use the keyword because TikTok and 405 don't use that. If you sent it to TikTok, I'm on my TikTok in here, so I can't check it. Send it to my email. Right under my name, it says email in red. Click the red and you can email it to me.
We blocked Lioness now because,
Yeah, happy week.
you know, we can go back to Haley Comet and go and lick her ass. Your vagina, I really don't care.
I know you guys think this is exciting us, but it's really not.
No,
It's really not.
mm-mm. This whole thing is driving me nuts now because I should be able to work my YouTube, okay? And I absolutely cannot. Now, normally, when you're live in the comment section, I should just be able to tap the person and add them as moderator. Not happening.
I thought I was the funny one.
Who's the funny one?
Susie's asking if you were just showing the family members like a second ago.
I don't know, 'cause I was busy. I can just go back to Cught then, if you wish. That's the group of people that
They really do festival, don't they? Now, guys, when the friends and the Cughts are there, remember, we don't even know this, but on the other side of the fence, the family's about to just little blows. They're fighting, they're screaming, everything that's happening, and people are feeling this.
Right, I don't know how to do this when I'm live, so I think I'm just gonna have to come back to this live afterwards and add it and then change it so Michelle can actually take control. Because I don't know how to do nothing.
Yeah, Matthew's family and Savanah's family. What's history there?
Oh, what the hell?
Matthew was arrested exactly 1 year and 1 day when they were found. It was the anniversary when he was arrested for DV, which should drop the charges on them. So that's where the bad blood, I believe, stems from, is that part of the relationship.
Thank you, Jenny Jen. I'm having to read it from the side.
No, we did not include. Now he's saying we accused Baylor of having an affair. I'll let you handle Lioness now, because I know that this is your cup of tea. Yes, about the missing 18-year-old mother, yeah. Lioness, I'm going to tell you one thing. You're obviously here as a troll. I mean, I clearly have already shown people that. And I usually just take people out for being assholes when they're assholes, but I was playing with you. But when you want to kill somebody, like you're coming in here, that's a case that was very serious. So for you to claim that we were saying she had an affair and laughing, you're just bullshit and trying to cause problems. So I'm going to do you.
I think they'll find what was probably said was, you know, when we're watching and looking and reviewing the cases, we're talking about all the possibilities, and there was a part of the investigation from the police's end that said Patsy had met someone. Now, in part of that speculation, we may have said, well, he may have had an affair. He could have had an affair. We didn't ever say he had an affair. There's a difference between speculating, well, why was she meeting someone? He could have been meeting someone. That could have just been a friend. That could have been someone on Tinder. That could have just been someone on Facebook. She could have been buying something. We covered all aspects of it. We did not accuse her of having an affair. We would never say someone's having an affair unless we know for a fact. We are looking at all of the answers that we were given, and at that point, we had met an unknown person. That's what the police said. We didn't say that. So based on that, people wanted to know who the mystery person was. We didn't know who the mystery person is, and to this day we still don't know who that mystery person is. The mystery person could have been a friend. The mystery person could have been a relative. The mystery person could have been a Facebook friend. The mystery person could have been an affair. The mystery person could have been someone that she's met to buy something off from Facebook sales groups or whatever. Or it could just be a friend from the cathedral that she met once upon a time and it's been a while and they wanted a coffee. Could have been anyone. So there, that's in the context that I will have said that. And you'll probably take from that, again, that I said that he was having an affair. And I was not saying that he was having an affair. And I would never say that unless I had the facts in front of me. And even if I had that fact in front of me, as most people who know me know, I don't release private information about someone like that when there's family
Guys,
members.
I keep typing question in here. You guys keep asking who it is, and I keep saying it, and I keep typing it. If you miss it, I'm sorry, but that you're just, this is Savanah Soto.
So yeah,
There it is.
and so that's where the lie lands with that. Yeah, I don't cut anyone's secrets. There's things about cases we know that we don't ever
Yeah.
share.
And then that it was motivation, so I was kind of playing with him. Like I know it was wrong. And to
Okay.
come and make accusations as they are proof, but then not be willing to defend it
And
is
then
hilarious.
then change the story.
Oh my god, then he went to totally different accusation.
Well, apparently I was laughing at the situation, which I wasn't.
Yes, she was pregnant. She was a week overdue. She was scheduled to be induced the very day she disappeared. All of her belongings were still in the apartment. What many of us believe happened was Matthew went out to make a delivery for illegal things that he was selling, and she went with, and they were expecting to go back. They even left a candle burning in the apartment. They were expecting to go back with the stuff and then go to the hospital for her inducing appointment. Obviously, that's not what happened.
That answers the question.
No, the baby was not taken. The baby was still in the mother's womb.
They are lived in. See? There's a dude in the door there.
Okay.
That
No,
guy.
we're not expecting to be gone long. Those of you guys that know, like, the deep stuff in you know that there's pictures of Matthew publicly telling people whatever it is you need to order from me, I'll be delivering at this time, so place your orders. That's a walking advertisement for anyone. And he had people that were against him. He was scheduled to come make deliveries, and everything he was doing days work so he could be at the hospital with his girlfriend and baby. It was being speculated by many what happened. I personally think that Savanah wasn't supposed to be there, and she just got swept up in it and lost her life.
Who's this?
Huh?
Who is this girl?
Oh, girl.
This one. No, I'm waving my mouth.
I can't see.
You have to watch my mouth.
Trying.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. That's not funny.
Yeah, that's not loud.
This one. Her body shape. Just got my attention. Who is she?
I have no idea. To be honest, I thought it was a guy.
Because if you put her hood up,
Hmm?
if you put her hood up, we're speculating here. This is speculation. I'm just saying because I'm going on body shape and body shaping. Whatever that is. It kind of has that body shape that is in the other video on the stairwell.
Oh, that's that. I don't know this person.
Don't laugh, don't smile.
Yeah, don't laugh, don't smile, never make a joke.
Don't.
Because once she had already seen them, that can't be unseen. The coverage is the Savanah Soto case, where her unborn baby and her boyfriend Matthew were found in the parked vehicle deceased.
If I have that open, then I can check the live chat while I'm doing it. Okay. I don't know why that came off there. So these are on this site, aren't they? all of these apartment things. They're lengthways, and then they're crossways that way. They've all got the same chimney, so they must all be. I don't understand what. Go on.
In the apartment complexes in the US, they tend to make all of them look relatively the same. No user, no one's been arrested in connection with this case.
They kind of almost remind me of motels.
Very much so, yeah.
But they've crammed them in. So what is the name of this place? Like, we need to know more. Oh, I can't bloody do it on this one. Otherwise you'll be out. Otherwise you'll lose the image.
We need to start getting a feature where we can put something that constantly goes across the screen, like it scrolls across.
Yeah, like on YouTube, the banner.
Yes, we need that.
Even though, yeah, but people won't see it anyway.
This is footage at the Savanah Soto crime scene where the car was parked, where Savanah and her unborn baby were found still in her womb. Her boyfriend was in the back seat. Both of them were fired on with a pew-pew. They were both shot behind their right earlobe in the same exact spot. They were executed. Hi, Marianne.
The mouse decides to not work.
Well, the thing is that the CCTV footage shows a lot more than people think. And many of you have already heard our theory on this from my life. But a woman gets out of that car.
Yep, definitely.
I posted the video of it. I pointed an arrow exactly when she comes out. You could see her come out. She's thin. She has a long, dark, straight ponytail. Her hair is so straight. And she has the same side profile to somebody else that's put themselves in the center of this case. Yeah, Tiffany, it is.
Okay.
Yes, and there's someone else in the truck as well, because you could see someone in the truck tosses him a towel or hands him a towel. So there's at least 3 suspects in that CCTV footage alone. The only problem is we can't see who's in the truck. We did get a side profile of the woman. She stepped out of the vehicle, and it was a stupid mistake, a rookie mistake, obviously. You thought it was a towel, not a sheet. Yeah, she did put guys, think about it. Who's the one chick that through all this has been all over social media throwing stuff out there, and she put herself on the top of the suspect list.
Do you want me to pull up the CCTV?
Yeah.
Hang on. Let's swap screens for a minute, guys. We'll pause you there. And then we go to the old StreamYard. We have to stop screen share. And then...
Well, it doesn't matter if she changes her look, guys, because you could see her profile. You could see the shape of her face. You could see her ears. It wasn't long, but it was long enough. And it was a stupid mistake. It was a mistake. She already has been blowing up her own story. But she thinks that if she takes posts down, people haven't screen recorded them. Well, we already had a perfect example here. People screen record everything. Oh, I have a feeling they're going to get caught. If you think about it, guys, when they put that CCTV footage out, what they were essentially doing was showing us that there was 3 people involved and that they're on camera, but they weren't showing us. They were showing the 3 people on the camera that they knew, and they're waiting for their move.
Well, I want a full screen one, not your... Okay. Right. Now I can see this a lot
Yeah.
better on my big screen, to be honest. I have to say. I might have to just pull this back while we run this.
It's sideways. Yeah, there is a possibility of looking 4 people, but we only accounted 3 so far.
Well, we don't know. You don't know if there's anyone else hidden in the back of that truck either.
Yeah, we only know of the one that we saw hand the towel from inside the truck and the one from the car.
Have you got your site? So I'll play it and then I'll pause it to when the girl gets out of the car.
I'll tell you.
Have you got the side profile of the other person? Then they can
Of the woman?
Then they can compare that video with the side picture. If that makes sense.
Yeah, let me switch to my.
We do all the fun things here. Obviously,
I was taking a break.
if you're on YouTube, you won't be able to see this. It's TikTok perk.
Now, and the footage that I'm going to show you guys, I just want to put out there the credit. That's due to Crafty in the chat. She's the one that found this and edited it so we could see it.
We bring Crafty up.
Crafty, do you want to come up and present? Hi, guys.
Own your bit.
There you are. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Stephanie, we have. That's what we talked about.
Hang on.
I'm pulling it up now. But yeah, guys, this find was Crafty's, and she deserves the credit for this because just wow.
Behind the scenes, people don't get the credit they deserve.
I know.
Shows 2 vehicles pull up next to each other. One individual you can see comes out of the
Where did
dark-colored
she go?
pickup, approaching the silver Kia Optima, which McManus says belonged to Guerra.
She fell
You can see
down.
one person pop out of the Kia briefly, then the pickup driver returns to his vehicle, then taking off. McManus says detectives are hopeful the surveillance.
Right,
Can you guys hear me? Now I can, yeah. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Crafty.
She can't hear us.
Can somebody type in the chat to restart her phone? Yeah, but she doesn't hear us. I can't hear anybody. Let me try to reset again. Yeah, I'm gonna reset my phone and I'll be back.
Okay.
Surveillance video will help
I feel like it's
detectives
so much
connect the
clearer
dots on
through
the
my phone,
investigation to figure
even
out
though
what
I'm watching it
exactly
on a
led
big
up to the
screen
deaths of
through
Soto
my phone.
and Guerra. Police are also combing through social media and cell phone records to pinpoint last communication with the victims. Again, 2 persons of interest the police need your help
Who said you
identifying as this
Wait.
murder investigation continues. We're live at
That
Public
was not-
Safety Headquarters.
Oh,
Zach
that
Briggs,
happened.
KENS 5.
Thank you, Zach.
That's not what I expected.
The victims were in the car. That's where they were found.
Come on. Don't you just love it when your computer just doesn't do things when you want it to do in the time frame that you request?
100%.
Oh, it's like it just so slow. Come on now. Come on now.
Like I said, Kathy, they were shot behind their right ear.
Gonna give me the same one.
Now at 6, San Antonio police need your help identifying.
I don't want
Can you
you.
tell me to show you the one that I have?
Yeah, maybe. If mine's going to be a little a-hole. Let me go back to this one. Go back to sharing that screen.
Keep watching right by the door, right? He closes the door, it reopens, and 1, 2, there she is.
I can't see anything. Your camera's on. Off.
What do you mean? Oh, dork. I pressed the save. I always forget that. Right there, guys. Right there. Yeah, you guys see it now, though, right? There
Yeah.
she is. It took me watching this 3 times to see it.
Very quick.
And then I enhanced it and made everything kind of like blue greenish, and I could see it even more. Thank you, Stephanie. Yep, that's the girl I've been talking about. Welcome back. I can hear you guys now. Okay, here we go. That's what I had to do. I had to restart my phone when that happened. Well, I can guarantee you guys, when they put this CCTV footage out, they knew exactly what was on it. I'm thinking that they put it out to see what moves they were going to make next because they're watching them.
We've been watching that. See if it can be seen on there.
Well,
I'm going to see there is new kind of footage because there is a picture on Facebook where they tried to get the license plate off of it, but it's very blurry still.
We'll have to play with the coloring on it.
Yeah, I was going to say, have you got a still? Did you take a still? So there's the car. In the different colours.
I have played with different colors. I haven't played with the CCTV footage yet. I did play with some other pictures, and I found stuff that I didn't really necessarily wanted to see, but it's quite obvious what was there.
If you guys look at it'll show it again, but you'll see someone pass him a towel from inside the truck. Watch. Right there. They just did it.
Yeah.
And then the chick gets out of the car in a minute here. There she is. Look familiar? The point of this is it wasn't smart. It wasn't smart by a long shot. It wasn't smart at all. It was a mistake.
That would be a rumor.
It's a rumor.
No one has been arrested in connection to any of this.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, they released this to see what it's going to do, what the pressure is going to do. That's exactly why they released this. Guarantee you they're watching them like hawks.
People like this, I was going to say,
Sorry, go ahead.
People like this turn on themselves.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Stephanie, you can guarantee we've seen this stuff on Facebook.
Stephanie, I'm on like several of the Facebook pages.
We both are, yeah.
We can have a look at some of the Facebook stuff in a minute. In the group.
Actually, that's what I'm scrolling right now to see if there's anything new that's popping up on it.
You could send it to my email. If you go to my TikTok page, it says email in red. Click that and you could email that way. Or you can send it to AD's email even.
I didn't know it was on there.
No, but I have cats, so I don't like it when people F with them either. So, but that's not us.
There is Hold on, let me watch this. I'll be right back. We're back.
I haven't seen the police say they're not involved, but it doesn't matter if there's still a chick, whether it's Annalise or it's someone else. There's still a chick in the video. But the only reason she was put in the center was because she put herself there. It's
And-
fact.
And there's that old saying, those who scream the loudest.
No. The video. Here. Hold on.
Okay, I think it's what she is trying to tell us right now, Stephanie. Are you talking about the squat? Okay, hold on.
Morning.
Huh? Did you just say that's concerning?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull something up. What?
I sent you a video.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said was interesting.
But I don't know if that was from the other day or this is today. Because this looks like this might be an early morning.
Okay, hold on.
I wonder if I can get.
The car looks clean, as in there doesn't seem to be blood spatter.
You moved in, who moved out? I think you got that one. So it was her around? But she went by herself, too. It was just her then. Because they don't got nobody. Yeah. Mhm. Did anybody else walk us off? I tell you.
So it says police SWAT team at apartment of the suspected unaliver. I think this is old though, to be honest.
I think that is old. I think that was from the other day. That makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, because I remember they did do a SWAT on a house.
No, sadly, they're not getting apprehended. This was something somebody put out to make it seem like somebody was, but it's not. And they know what happened. They were shot in the back of their head, right behind their right ear. Let me see. Hold on.
No, that's not for Mexico.
What name did you say that under? No, I'm talking to someone in the chat.
Oh.
Zahari. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name.
Did the
Yes,
police?
they were shot.
Okay.
Did the
Okay, I just debunked that. That is from the other day.
Okay. So that video means nothing. Got it.
Yeah, the video means absolutely nothing. It just
Yeah, there's been no arrest, guys, on this case yet. Okay. One sec.
yeah, they're still trying to go off the CCTV footage. There's no arrest at all.
Right? It's not Jake's Martin.
Yes, we're only speculating, guys. This is
what we do?
yeah, there's a lot of speculation on who the girl is who's getting out of the car. And who the big guy who's getting out of the truck is doing.
I kind of
And the
feel.
only thing
Go on.
yeah, they obviously don't watch true crime because they would know that just simply wiping down the vehicle does not get away from their evidence.
Mm-mm.
Exactly, Sarah.
I'm sure they did use. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sleepy. I don't think they used gloves prior to it because of what was going on. Because they didn't really touch. They were just looking at the door.
Mm.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gift. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all stop.
You deserve it.
Take them.
Thank you guys so much. You guys don't have to do that.
This is Crafty's work, the video I'm showing. That's how we know there was a female. That's how we know there were 3 people at this during the CCTV footage.
Thank y'all. You guys really don't have to send me this. Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
No, because I mean, so I have looked back and forth between 2 different videos. Why I'm speculating who it is because their side profiles look in both videos very much the same.
We both agree on that. We both see the same person. Yeah, when he originally got out of the truck, he was a lot bigger.
It's just my ADHD work, guys. That's all it is. Like, I really would like to find, like, this family does deserve justice. Both families do.
Yeah, when he originally gets out, he almost looks like he has a pregnancy suit on.
Pam, that Trevor person is nowhere. It's not even in the same place. Okay, the Trevor person was arrested, yes, but that was a different case that happened a year ago, and he was just now arrested on it. It was a road rage gone bad.
I think it's Annalise, personally.
Annalisa has not been arrested. Joffrey has not been arrested.
No one's been arrested, guys.
Eli has not been arrested.
We're watching it. We're all watching it, and we've not gotten any arrest updates.
I am constantly refreshing, like every 5 to 10 minutes.
like I said, I think the police released the CCTV footage to see what their next move is, to see which one of their suspects gets brought to the forefront even more from their actions. Well, if you think about it, not necessarily, because oh wait, hold on. I got a Jason Martin. Is that you? It's the only one with that last name. Okay, so apparently, Sheila said that. Where was it? It's not related. That's what Crafty was just explaining. That was on road rage incident going on, and they just arrested him for it. So Trevor is not related to this at all. No. San Antonio Police Department warrants not Anna or her mans or any other people in the apartment hallway. Where's this at? Because it would have been all over Facebook and everything else, and even news where they got.
Oh God.
Actually, I think I did already play with the color. Let me see.
I was going to say you normally do.
Nothing to do with what's going on now. It's Trevor's different.
Let me see if I can pull that up bigger
Okay, let me go look.
on my. Oh God, I'm dying.
Much, guys.
Ooh, colored.
No, none of this is live. Except for us. No, Trevor is not connected. Trevor is from another incident that happened a year ago, and he was just now arrested on it.
Oh dear.
It's close, guys. You'll see the girl a lot clearer now.
I'm trying to watch it from the side, and it is.
There she is. Yeah, she's the one that drove the car up. She messed up. That was her mistake.
Can you see that?
Stephanie, it's hard to check messages on TikTok, but yeah, we'll try. You can't see it because it's sideways.
Oh God's sake, damn it.
I'm trying to turn my head that way, but apparently it won't go.
Really? I'm not going to be like Houdini.
Anything that works on you guys, you can guarantee you the cops already have, and if not, in better versions. Yeah, that's the chick that I'm showing.
I don't know if that's clearer. Like in that minute, that second.
That's why I did it green to see her more clearly. This is the CCTV that was released last night, you guys, from the police. That's it in black and white, and here it is in teal, because teal, for some reason, happens to make things pop. But you'll see her clearly in this. Right now.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It is a person. I'm telling you, that is a person. See, look to the left where AD has something up on the screen. That circle is around the female that got out of the car that has her hair in a ponytail. No, she's small.
Very.
I don't know the date.
Unless they were crouching.
I don't know the date that it was from, but here's the black and white version. And it'll point to it right when she pops out right there.
Yeah, so that's what okay, the girl with the ponytail from the ring camera, I have been going back and forth looking at both. Just the way she wears her hair, kind of, that's just why I'm speculating on it, that this is the person that I feel is involved.
Yeah, this is speculation. We do feel that it is Annalisa or whatever the hell her name is.
And thinking about it, they probably thought, going where they did, there wouldn't be any cameras.
That is true, Little Al, but they released this for a reason. And I honestly think they released this to stir things up. I think they wanted to see what moves they were going to make. I think they had certain people down as suspect, but they couldn't figure out which ones they were, so they put this out to see which ones start to scatter.
Yeah, I don't think they're, I feel like they probably have ID'd these people. Obviously, we can ID the person that's also still in the truck. But
Natalia, that is a person. I don't know how you could deny it. And just because you live there doesn't mean anything. If
They're
you can't see the
moving.
person, the arrow points straight to it, then I don't know what to tell you. If you want to look at a bigger version, it's on my page. Go ahead and pull it up. But that is a person. That is a woman with a high ponytail. She gets out of the car after he closes the door. She reopens it and gets out right there. Right there, and ducks back down right into the car right after.
And by the way, the finger that's pointing towards it, that's my finger.
Mm-hmm. I'll hold it even closer. You'll see my arrow point right to her. There she is. I don't know how you could sit there and say that there's no way that...
Sorry, guys.
You okay?
Yeah. Wrong hole.
She didn't mind. No, not the brightest bulb, definitely. But you know what? Everybody makes mistakes, and that's how people get caught.
And that's what makes me think that when they chose this place, they probably didn't expect there to be a camera.
Exactly. And here's the question, guys. If you look closely, I don't know if it shows in this video or not, because I literally just clipped it. Wait, hold on. I don't see how people think it's a girl. I just don't see any defining characteristics. She's very petite. Her bone structure is very petite. You can see the high ponytail. You can see the outline. And we have compared this to the person that we've been mentioning. Are you talking about Matthew's charges? Matthew's charges are from over a year ago, a year and a day to be exact, from when they were found.
Petite means in height, not necessarily.
Tyler, don't be naive, Tyler, because she also had a video where she was drinking alcohol. So, Annalise being pregnant and being that tiny, I don't see it.
And if you think about it, that was from Halloween, okay? And at that point, she was, at that point, would have been 31 weeks pregnant, which means she could have had the baby by now.
And keep in mind, when we're talking about pregnant baby, we're not talking about Savanah right now. We're talking about Annalise.
And even if she was 31 weeks pregnant, it's very dangerous to drink, of course, Loco 31 weeks pregnant.
It doesn't mean that nobody's ever done it, though. But in this video, I'm sorry, but I do not see pregnant.
Is this Grumpy Girl? My name is Kathy. Hi.
You
Nice
want to
to
know
meet you.
what this has to do with now? Everything. Because this is the CCTV footage the police released last night. What Christy was explaining was that in October, there's a video of her drinking alcohol when she's supposedly 31 weeks pregnant.
And there's also people saying that to the police. I'm not just going to give out that kind of information, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys are right. We can't see for sure that she's pregnant or not pregnant, but she's done all their videos and lives. No, Stephanie, we like to toy with them.
And here's the thing as well. If they thought that there was going to be any chance that they could be caught on camera, which they clearly do not, they would have had hoods on, they would have had masks or what, they would have covered up. They haven't actually covered up.
I didn't expect this footage. That's crystal clear. Absolutely. You can guarantee the police have more footage than what they show. If they just gave us what they gave us because it shows them pulling in, then it shows the guy get out with the bulge under his shirt. Clearly there's stuff under there. I think it was more towels. And even at one point, you could see part of the video where they put a towel back that looks like it has dark stains on it. Maybe.
I imagine that they are in the car at the time, deceased. Even though the police won't really. I don't know why they won't.
Or they weren't in there yet and they were just put them in there. So it really begs the question, were they actually unalived in the car?
My speculation was they were unalived at another location, put in the car, drove to this location.
We gotta address this again because clearly Tyler's still got a problem. Tyler, this was put out by the police. The San Antonio Police Department released the CCTV footage and asked that if anyone recognizes anyone to please call them. So since this has been out, we have been reviewing it. We have been dissecting it. We have been trying to tell and see what we do. Every time we do, we see something new.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So a lot of people also think the same guy that was at the vigil might also be the man from the truck. I've gone back and forth looking. The skin tone doesn't match up.
Mm.
But that's just my opinion on it, though.
Yeah, this does feel like it's right before the car is ditched. So you don't think this is her, though? You changed your mind? It's not my life.
I don't know who she is.
She came up on my life, too.
Oh, okay. She's fine then, yeah?
Mm-hmm. We don't know that both are involved, but the families themselves and the dealings they have are down those lines.
Okay, so the person that everybody's bringing up, she did a Facebook Live a few days ago. Or not Facebook Live, it's a TikTok Live a few days ago. And that was right after all this happened.
Hi again, Nicole.
Hey, honey. So I'm just going to state just a little bit. I spoke to the cop. I told you earlier what kind of work I did. I'm not going to say it again, but
Yeah.
I did speak to them because apparently Savannah's cousin is live, stating the whole entire thing, what happened. And apparently the boyfriend is arrested for this. Okay.
And Lisa's boyfriend?
Yes, and Annalise is on the run. That's all I'm saying. Okay, y'all can believe. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna believe what they want to. You know, I'm not in that state, obviously.
Wait, you're saying that Joffrey's been arrested?
I'm sorry?
Are you saying that Joffrey's been arrested?
Whatever his daggone name is.
Why do people are confusing that person and the other one with T?
Yeah,
Trevor
he
is not
had
the boyfriend.
arrested for it. And she claims that is Annalisa's family that's in that truck.
The theory that Crafty and I held as well.
That's what I thought too, but I didn't know. But looking at pictures, that's what I assumed, but I didn't know either. I don't want people thinking I know these people because I have no clue who they are, other than what we all see online.
Well, basic, guys. How far is this from the border?
It's not far because I'm like 2-3 hours away from San Antonio. Like an hour and a half.
Oh wow.
4.5 hours. And that's just going to Del Rio into Acuna.
What's their beef? Well, I mean, it goes as far back as a year ago when Matthew had a DV arrest for Savanah, but she dropped charges.
So apparently the girl, Annalise, had issues because she wanted to be the only baby mama. There's another child that's by Matthew, and that's what kind of really stirred the pot up, if that makes any sense.
Wait a minute. Are you saying Annalisa's baby is Matthew's baby?
That's what I got together. That's what I put 2 and 2 together as Annalisa's baby.
But nobody said that?
Because that's Annalisa's ex-boyfriend.
Matthew is.
Yes, correct. And she wanted to be the only baby mama, apparently.
Look at that.
Her boyfriend have a problem with that.
That would kind of make sense why, because I was like, why would somebody do this at the very end of her pregnancy? You know what I mean? That's odd.
He did get rid of most of her TikTok. I mean, obviously her TikTok's gone because it's just, we can't find it anymore.
But she is on the run, they're saying.
The videos.
Well, I mean, Chuck would have been on the run a long time ago. She put everything out there to air it.
She did. She did. And that's how they get caught, is because they're young and dumb and don't know what to keep their mouth shut. If they did something like that, which is sickening to do in the first place. But
see, we've been trying to research this to see if there was a tie between her and Matthew, and we didn't find one.
I didn't know that either. I had heard people saying that speculation, but I didn't know either. But the cousin flat out said that.
I don't know if I necessarily would trust the cousin because she also said that Savanah was alive and in bad shape.
But which cousin was saying that though? There's a whole bunch of them out there too. Like
that's true too. Yeah.
So who knows? Yes, you're correct though, because they were both saying different stuff to family members at one point.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. All I'm going off is, I mean, of course you want to believe the families, but who knows? We don't know.
No, we don't. And that's been clear from seeing them fighting at the crime scene when their loved ones were found. There's beef between them.
Setup. You know, the boys that were upstairs or whatever. Remember that video? Okay, apparently he'd have people went back and forth saying that was Annalisa's boyfriend up there, and then some people were saying, no, that's Matthew. That wasn't Matthew. That was Annalisa's boyfriend and 2 other guys.
Yeah.
From that point, they set them up. And I don't know how much, I don't want to go into much detail, but according to her, I gotta watch what I say. I'm sorry, I don't want to get anybody in trouble on here. According to her,
you muted yourself, honey.
They unalived her, unfortunately. Let me.
If you got a phone call when you're up in the box, you have to drop down and come back up in order for it not to echo.
Okay.
There we go.
Now, the video that everybody's talking about with the blink.
Is it possible that he's
one is Joffrey? The other one, I believe, is Joffrey's brother. The third boy, I believe, is to be a kid named Eli. I could be wrong though.
I feel like he's holding something in that picture something's around his neck and around his waist. like
Yes.
like someone's
He had
bear
something
hugging him.
underneath his shirt.
She said that he had towels, extra towels underneath his shirt.
Yes, that's what I said too.
That's what I thought too from the get go.
But see,
I also
that
think
looks
he
like
put stuff
arms.
underneath the shirt that he took from Matthew.
I agree with you there too.
That
But they
looks
said that they unalived her first.
what's that?
And this is what I don't understand, okay? And I know you guys are going to catch on to this too when I say this. She claims they unalived her, made him watch, which is understandable, like to torture him. But he was crying. How the hell does she know he was crying? That's the part I'm very confused on, and other people's confused on.
You do know that there's also been a rumor, and I'm saying rumor because that's all I've heard so far about it, is that it's a rumor that someone in their families was actually involved as well.
Which family?
Don't know.
Don't know. Okay. I could see that completely from the beginning.
But who reported that crying though?
Huh?
Who reported that he was crying though?
The cousin said that.
Right?
Which person's after dark? Which person?
She's the one up the top with the video rolling.
Okay, when I get off, let me screenshot this. I'm gonna inbox one of you guys, only one of you guys, okay? That's in the box. And I'm gonna give you the cousin's thing because she's live right now.
Send it to the email link. Like if you go to either mine or After Dark's TikTok, you'll see the link that says email in red.
Okay.
And you can send that straight to email. It's harder to open things on TikTok when you're live.
No, that's fine. But that's what she
also because they're cleaning up the crime scene at what they consider cleaning up. Huh?
Yeah, like it looks like they'd be able to get tons of fingerprints off that car.
Yeah, they clearly don't watch true crime. And the fact that she's got her hair in a high ponytail and she's driving, you can guarantee some of those hairs dropped out.
Yeah. Yeah, she I thought Annalise was pregnant right now. Is she not? I don't know.
The video that we saw before on Halloween, she was supposedly 31 weeks pregnant. She could have had the baby back.
Some people do though, you know. Again, she's young and dumb.
And guys, just so you guys all know, we do have to discuss it. If anything is verified, we do say verified. But we will not say verified to things that we personally haven't verified ourselves.
Yes, we're just speculating.
Yes, this is just speculating for research purposes. But what?
People's got to understand too, like the cops aren't always, again, they're not going to always give us public a lot of insight on what's going on to what they already know. Because again, to scare people off, you know. So it's very true that the family could know a lot more than us, you know. I do know they had told the family to keep everything hush. And family members are still talking.
Yeah, they've been not so great at that.
To go into war.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see there being somebody involved, especially if she's saying he was crying. How the hell would she
That's
know?
what I want to know so bad. And I asked her, and I couldn't get anything. I never got an answer. She was busy doing other things. It wasn't like you and I like paying attention to the chat or anything like that. Like, honestly, she was muted a lot because there was a bunch of noises, and it sounded like a bunch of rapping, like really loud ruffling. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I don't know. All I gotta say is people do need to keep their eyes open at least for the enemy, just in case that part is a
Okay, so anyone that lives in the area,
keep their eyes open for that girl. For sure.
But it can't possibly be in Mexico because it's not that far away.
Somebody up in the line told me that. And I was like, yeah, makes sense. Because see, my understanding is maybe like the girl did it, you know, I'm saying, like, I'm not saying, oh, she did it, okay? I don't want nobody getting the wrong idea. But then, you know, it was too big of a job probably for her to do on her own, you follow me? So she had to get her father probably involved for help. Now, some people say it's her granddad, but it's definitely
Amanda, yeah, that's what I was throwing. But there's still somebody that tells me that's not a person. I'm sorry. I know a person when I say a person, that's a person.
And it's honestly a girl with a ponytail was to put it back with her head.
Rosie said the same thing. She had a high ponytail in the picture. But if people cannot make out that it's Annalise, they're crazy.
Yeah, so we're not going to ask her to disclose that.
I think we're getting close to them catching everybody. I just feel it in my heart, you know. I really hope so. And how hard is that though? She gets over there in Mexico. Isn't that really hard to get them from over there?
No, because even with our borders the way they are, Mexico will work with the United States easily.
Okay, see, I don't know anything about all that.
I have crossed that border a million different times going over the shop.
Really? That's awesome. I wish I lived close to me like that just to experience it in my life.
It's pretty neat, but I mean, it's not, the country is not that big, and it's also known for its pharmaceutical stuff.
Maybe he'll
We
see.
don't know. That's just a speculation. If she could have looked them easily, yeah.
Do we know if she has got a chance? She's probably around. What is age?
Yeah, 18, 19, 20, possibly.
We were trying to guesstimate that last night too.
That makes sense why she got straight on TikTok and opened her mouth right there. Is her age.
I still can't believe that she did that.
I can't either. And then did you see where she had deleted the messages? That one girl that messaged her about it and she admitted. Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen that, but that actually confused me. And how she was wording it, and how the other person was wording it, because it was, you know what happened to Savanah, and she was like, yeah. It's like two different things right there that's kind of hard to really, you don't know exactly what she was saying yet.
I just feel like, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not there, and so I can't say for sure, but you would think the cops would look straight in on that Annalise girl from the moment that they got that call.
Those of you just tuning in, we're just going through the Savanah Soto crime scene from where she and his girlfriend was executed. There's no GSW behind the right ear. Savanah, who was fully pregnant, who died inside of her.
I just hope everybody is caught very, very soon. I pray they are, because can you imagine, like, living in that area alone, being terrified or even close by now, especially people that are pregnant even, you know?
There is a lot of areas in San Antonio I live in.
I didn't know if that was true. I've never been, so.
I have been a million different times. Actually, the medical center that is around there is for one of my clients who actually happened to live there.
Tracy, we've been heard from people saying that they were scared, and then there's people saying they've been arrested. We can't believe everything we hear. And until I see stuff myself, I won't say one way or another whether or not someone was arrested. I do not believe that there has been any arrest. So Nicole says that, well, if there's no arrest, I need to certify.
Several different names too, if you didn't know that. Did you know that part?
Again?
Yes, there's like 3 different names that they're going behind. Just so you know that.
You can send that in email.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Anything so no, you don't hard on it.
I know a lot of you are thinking the arrest is too. I mean, it's only been 2 days. Does this seem like a long time to arrest you?
No. They want when they arrest someone, they want to have faith. They don't want to just arrest someone without having proof, evidence, anything that can make it that can stick. Because what will happen is they'll arrest them and then they'll have to release them. And when they get them and haul them in, they want proof. They want it.
This is a true crime platform. We discuss any and all crime that happens. We're not worried about anything, honey. We're not worried about nothing. It's not our place to be talking about it. Well, the police did put out the footage that we were just showing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't like that, all you have to do is sit there and look up and you can and then you don't gotta worry about what you're worried about.
Great, thank you that people are talking about it like this. It helps the police. That's what people don't understand. Extra eyes, fresh eyes, mean a lot to the police. Believe it or not.
Yes, this will be a DP case, guys. It's capital murder, so this is a DP case. They want them. You know, it's very rude. I just want to say it's very rude to go into someone's live and say somebody else's live. That's very, very rude. I just want to throw that out there.
Why who's live?
That person just said that somebody's brother was live or something, Matthew's brother. It's so rude. That's poor form. Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump down. Yeah, lady, okay? Just give me, because I'm trying to prepare supper, but I am gonna definitely send that one thing right over to you. I'll just bear with me and I will look for the other stuff with all the different names, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. Y'all be careful. Don't to everyone, like I said.
Or hit. We still don't know.
Have a good day.
Breaking news coming in.
Bye.
As police release CCTV footage of 2 persons of interest in the case. The medical examiner has confirmed the identities of the 2 bodies as Savanah and Matthew. The baby was declared deceased at the scene on Tuesday.
Yeah.
They both had gunshot wounds to the head. The case is being investigated as a capital murder. Interestingly enough, it seems the couple were shot somewhere else and then driven to the car park. That would explain the lack of noise or screaming that I feel people in the apartment would have heard if they were shot out there. In the video, a Chevy Silverado is seen pulling up to the gray Kia Optima. One person of interest is driving the dark-colored pickup truck, while the second is driving the victim's silver Kia Optima. The vehicles pull up side by side, and the driver of the Chevy Silverado gets out and opens the driver's side door and interacts with the driver of the Kia, handing them a bed cover from inside the Chevy. After the small exchange, the second person is seen getting out of the driver's seat of the Kia Optima briefly before returning to the car. Then, the first person gets into the Chevy, and the cars drive away. In the video, it seems like the driver of the Kia handed the driver of the Chevy something to wipe the side of the car down with. Police say the driver was of Matthew's Kia Optima was neither of the victims, but would not add if they believe the victims were alive at the time. I ask you to please share. This is extremely important and we need to identify these 2 people urgently.
Vigil last night was the exact same place 1 year ago that they held her 15-year-old brother's vigil after he was unalive.
And that had to do with drugs.
Yeah. And rugs will put a D in front of it, protecting for 5, so that's another word we can't say.
Yeah, and it's sad. It is sad for her mum and the grandmother.
I'm sitting here looking at some of the Facebook pages, and we actually made it to the Facebook page, you know?
We did.
We did. Your live from earlier today is on the Facebook.
Woo!
Facebook page.
That's a first.
Yeah, yeah, we're both on it.
I kind of feel like Strawberry's size a little bit, though. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Yeah, she was 18.
Oh, maybe it's
Sadly.
what was it, Lioness?
Oh my god.
Can you imagine?
Was it? I'll put it down one. Hold on.
Okay.
You have to play it so we can see it.
This is from a person that was supposedly like close to the woman. I'll go ahead and play it. Let me rewind it and turn it up for y'all. So do you have it on me? Because I am still. It's like it is. We made it to the Facebook. I'm gonna turn this up for y'all so you guys can hear it. Here we go. Hello, friends. Coming back yet? I've been trying like all morning. His friends, I guess he got arrested with 2 other people, and the 2 other people that he got arrested with, he got out the next day. And so basically, they're saying that Matthew sued and that they wanted to, get at him for snitching, and then all this happened. So I was like, that's really weird. And then the guy that it's like, I don't know his name, he got locked up for, has relation to the guy that has the bigger guy that has the black truck. I don't know. I just want to see yeah, I can't get tip line. Trying to call it
So I
Facebook.
feel like they've screen recorded your entire life, and then
essentially, yes. Luckily, I stand true to what I say. I never go back on my values. Like you guys know that my values are my values. That's why I was playing with Lioness, because I know for a fact you wouldn't say anything like that.
I'm not serious talking about when we got arrested, though. I'm not 100% sure because.
You know what? In that video, I'm not in the video.
Well, you kind of are.
No, I'm not. That's all you guys, not me. So you guys know the individual. I got it.
Can you just message them and say, hey, fuck faces, can you just...
My shirt maybe then.
Obviously, it's like my picture with my best friend on there.
You see the net? Yep, your faceless.
Hey, we need to message them and they need to fix that straight away so that they put Michelle in there.
You guys tell them to fix it and like put our names on it. Like I see how they blocked out the names. They're disrespectful, but they didn't even put my face on it.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down. We're gonna put it so I can rewatch it. I want to go back and watch it real quick. It's the Hive. We did it.
Oh,
they did. So they did try to protect us on.
I know who it is because when the Hive was in there, someone was saying hi to them, and I'm like, oh, you got fans here, Hive. Because
I do see your eye. I do see your eye.
Who's Hive?
Yes. It was somebody in my life that people were saying hi to, and like they were waiting, like, oh, we're waiting for you to go live. And I was thinking, oh, that's so rude. To say that in my life, but okay. How can you video and profile? How the hell? Every single damn day, annoying as hell.
Hi, babe.
Black out our names, especially on TikTok, because that way we're not going to get a whole bunch of
You get trolls anyway.
I do appreciate that.
I better not be screen
Yeah,
recording
me too,
this
but I
live.
didn't even put my face in it. I wish they would have blurred out our picture show because it's also on Facebook. But always not the same. If this person also posted it. Hold on, sorry. Someone asked me if I'm in center. This week too, right, AB?
Huh?
And he says, is this all you care about when I'm called bad? Well, you let me explain something to you. We investigate these cases on a regular basis, case by case. We dig in all hours of the night. And if you don't, you couldn't possibly understand. But there comes a time when you need to step back a minute and take a break, find something funny, because like when you put yourself into a darkness, you find a hard time finding the light again. So if we take moments to make silly jokes, that's what we do for our own mental health. If you don't like it, you don't gotta be here. Honestly, like I have the past couple days because I've been really digging into this. I have kind of put myself in a darker spot, so me being able to laugh for like a second kind of helps.
You're still bothering people.
But now, I mean, how long have we been live for? We've been live for quite a while. So to take a break, to have a side joke, I don't think that's too damn difficult to accept. I mean, I know, isn't it, Krista? But I like playing with them before I block them. Because my mind has been on this because I'm very sad that two people are no longer here on Earth because of some bad things. And we're sitting here looking at all these things, going back and forth, watching, like, taking a closer look. It does kind of get to you, though. It does. And you guys got to remember that we're doing these cases. We're looking at the worst things that could happen. And sometimes we have to look through pictures, and that's not this case necessarily. But we do have to see the dark things that other people don't have to see. Not that we have to really explain it, but just for, you know, I'll give a point on that, you know. If we can understand what people need to take a break from talking about the darkness, and you've obviously never put a foot in the dark. Until then, you can't come to the light and understand, so, sorry. Yeah, I don't know about Anna and her boyfriend not being the case suspects. Literally, if you went out on the street and there was 20 people and you asked 20 people if they thought Anna and her boyfriend was a suspect, half of them would say yes and half of them would say no. So you have one video saying these people aren't a part of it. Then you have another video of Anna saying who felt and what her speculations were. And people are taking from that video and that video and making it true. What we're doing is we're going in and diving to see what is speculation and what is not speculation. Yeah, sure, yeah, there's speculation. But we have to go through the speculation to get to the heart of it. That's what we're giving you guys the examples of. We're telling you what is not fact and what is fact, and we're telling you what we're looking into. That's what me and AP have done for the longest time. If you were around, you know that. That's how we do things. I mean, hell, with Carly Russell, we stayed up all hours of the night. I know AP remembers this one, sadly. We sat there all night going through the video from when Carly Russell pulled the side of the road until she was abducted. We stayed up all night trying to find the pieces. There's a process to it. Basically, there's a method to the madness.
Hey, Laurie. So Laurie says, it sounds like you were happy about your notoriety, not that you had a laugh. Well, you know, sometimes, I mean, I don't actually know how people feel about certain things. Some people would be mortified by it. Some people would find it quite amusing that they've been found in a Facebook group, and some people might be quite cross because they might think, oh, well, I actually said something that they wanted to hear and that they felt was quite important enough to share in the Facebook group. So, whichever one of those three that you are, none of those are wrong.
You know what? Who cares? First of all, you know, I could take this 20 different ways. I actually was offended because I wasn't shown on it, so my notoriety did not take place. And there's a little, and you may not have heard of it. It's going to be, you know, you're pretty serious at cartoons. But there's something called sarcasm. Okay.
There's several different Facebook groups right now that have a true time of what's going on. Hop onto Facebook, it's not that hard to find. It really isn't. Some of these groups are closed right now. Some of them are still open.
Really, Becca, for her family, we're still in our family group, and they said that this specific live right here, right now that we're doing is upsetting them. You talk to both families and they have the same opinion, that will be the first time because they don't have an opinion, they're enemies. But I'm really curious as to how you found that out. You know what? If you can verify that, I won't do another live about it.
You know what? If it could be verified, I will stop researching it as of today.
Go to my TikTok, it says email in red letters. Send me the proof. Or else just shut it.
You know what? That's very much written, like I've read before many times. This person is not happy that you're doing a live about this case.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
And
but there's so many people doing it.
People are interested. There has been a murder. There has been the loss of 3 people, 2 adults and an unborn baby. People want those people to be found. And essentially, one of the ways that we get to do that, and one of the ways that we get to help, is by bringing awareness to these crimes. Because believe it or not, Becca, there will be people who do not know this has even happened on my live right now.
And Nicole, you want to know why we're live talking about this? Because we can be. This is Amy's platform. She can talk about whatever the hell she wants. And if she chooses to pull me in and grab what to talk about it, guess what? We can because she invited us up. I did a live before this too on the same topic. Do you want to know why? Because we covered true crime. That's what we do, honey.
You would take me into the wanted me to, and I would not have I would not be upset.
Home of Elsie says the translation to this is this person is not happy you're exposing them. Yeah, that's probably more like it.
Wait, what I missed? Did I miss another one?
No, someone put the person who put what they said about not being happy about the live being live. Someone who said the person's not happy that you're exposing them. Which is more probably where the proof lies.
Oh boy, honey, I'm defensive. It's not defensive, it's sarcasm. I have fun with people that want to sit there and make sarcastic comments and try to bash on people for what they do. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to accept it or you don't. I really don't care.
And there's a thing called a scroll. I mean, you can easily scroll. You don't hear what we have to say.
One is the family, you know.
I mean, we do this all the time. We get trolls, but you know what? I've learned to play with them.
No one's scaring anyone. It's just that you are finding through our research. I don't have to come to credit.
This is the point in time where we've already gone through so much. We'll just take a break to address some of the questions and statements, no matter how clean and absurd they are.
About 2.5 hours a week for 20 hours. And you guys enjoy doing exactly where I'm living at Diane, Texas.
I agree with her where she lives because that puts her at risk. But actually, the whole thing about the internet is it's called the internet. You don't tell people where you're from.
In Texas, it's a huge state, so in your I could be living anywhere in that vicinity of San Antonio.
Well, that's the thing. There, you said you saw the stolen truck and those that looks like a truck. That's the problem though. In that area, there's so many trucks that are basically identical.
Yep.
You can drive down the interstate in San Antonio and probably see a gazillion of trucks that look exactly like that. I'm not putting on my camera, but thank you, Wanda.
I don't have to
I don't think I know. Wait, who wants to turn on the camera?
Wanda wants us to turn on our cameras.
Okay, I turned on mine just because I'm curious and because I think this is going to play out in a really funny way. Now what? What do you need now?
I'm not turning on my camera.
But you know, Wanda, what you can do, pull out because you have no right to see us. I'm giving this to you because you asked for nicely.
Hey, if I'm not in control of the live, I'm not having my camera on. Pleasure of being a guest and not a host. You don't have to have your camera on.
Yeah, I mean, I always do when I'm up in the box, but when I don't, it's nobody's business.
Hey, on YouTube, some creators never have their cameras on because of trolls.
It's still I was something that no, I don't want crap to show the face because I want something going into this investigation. I have asked her to not show her face. If you have a problem with that, you can take it up with me.
I'm one of these two people in that picture. That's all I have to say.
No, we're not fighting. We're just giving the trolls that want so much attention. We're giving them 5 minutes of it. We're not fighting.
No one's the best of anyone.
No, she's not my bias. I helped her research stuff.
No, I asked her as her friend to not show herself.
And agreed with her. The only thing she's changing is me not showing my face. It's happening right now, which I'm not.
Actually, all 3 of us are our own bosses. So yeah, if you want to say that, we're all bosses of ourselves. It's that simple. Nobody bosses me. Nobody bosses After Dark. Nobody bosses Crafty or any of the mods in here or anybody.
Tell her bye if she doesn't want to show her face. Okay, Only Child. Only Child says tell her bye if she doesn't want to show her face.
We don't know when this truck was stolen, Rachel. There's just apparently a truck has been stolen, but there's like 50 of them that all look the same. So yeah, we do know each other. Too.
Oh! Oh no.
No, don't let me playing with them. We need entertainment too, guys.
We don't have any official information about anyone being arrested that's official from the SAPD.
I don't think the truck was stolen. I don't think the truck was stolen. It belongs to somebody.
There's been our stolen, I guess, but there's no exact news about it.
There's a lot of speculation against it. Yes, there's like several different things that have been shown on Facebook showing a dark colored truck, but nothing really matching up to the truck that was actually in the video.
Because we're speaking on this because we want to. It's my platform, and I decide what I'm going to talk about, and I'm very fluid. 1 minute I might decide on this, and then I might decide on that. Today we're doing this, so that's the reason. Really. That's the reason. And it's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine. But this is the topic at hand because there is 3 people deceased. One of them is not born or wasn't born.
When they will get a chance. That's why we're talking about it. No, we don't know anything about. All we know is the footage was given to everybody at the same time from the CCTV, from the press conference, and everything they gave us is the same things that you guys were able to access to. Brittany Watts. I've never heard of a Brittany Watts.
So far, there has been no arrest made with the connection of this case.
Well, this is about a family, you guys. This is about 2 families. The mother, Savannah's mother, the year before, lost her 15-year-old son. And now she's lost her daughter and her grandchild. And Matthew's side, they lost a son, a brother, they lost a grandson. We pulled that too recently, Samantha. We just haven't been able to verify it yet.
Yeah, I'm looking, like, as we're live, I'm looking all over the place.
And you guys gotta remember, there's a lot of bad blood from this. There's a lot of bad blood. I mean, when the cops were at the crime scene, the family was outside on the street, ready to come to blows. This is something that people don't understand when they're putting information that they are just making up. They don't understand that this is literally fuel a war between families. Didn't Matthew's ex-girlfriend's boyfriend? That's confusing.
Did Matthew's ex-girlfriend get arrested? Are you talking about Joffrey? Or
I think they're talking about Trevor, but again, you guys, Trevor's not related. This is not. Go ahead, Kratzy, you got this.
the Trevor incident happened a year ago. It was a road rage gone wrong. Someone was unalived, and they are just now getting arrested for this case. That's what that is.
Sherry, did you really come into someone else's life and tell them what to chat about and what not to chat about? Really? Do you come into somebody's house with dirty shoes and walk all over it and then shit on them? Because you wouldn't you? This is AD's house.
Oh yeah, I haven't said that saying for a long time. You are in the house
Yes,
with AD.
if we're talking about the whole Trevor thing, that is an unrelated case. Yes, that person was arrested. No, it's not for this case that we're talking about right now. It is for a road rage gone wrong.
You don't need to announce your exit, honestly.
Yeah, you really don't. The one time we actually indulged the drama for like 10 minutes, people go batshit crazy about it. I know. We don't do drama. We're actually the most non-drama people there are. But we chose to do it today. We're tired. We've worked hard, and I like to play with my party.
We were up late last night. And even after that, I was still up later, like, looking.
We don't see people as if they're objects. That's why we do this. And one of the things that we've been researching lately has been about actually the fact of people treating people like they're objects. You guys got to understand, this isn't the only thing we're researching.
No.
Yeah, social media will be what gets them arrested. That's why they dished out the CCTV, because they know that somebody on social media will see it that will recognize them.
Angie, to answer your question, his name is Gregory or Joffrey. One of the two starts with a G.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, because I couldn't remember the name right now.
What does the CCTV show? It shows
My turn. That's my turn.
You have fun with that.
And again, the only reason that I have found what I have found is because I didn't find it. Crafty did.
I'm a snoopy person. I can literally find anything that anybody asks me to find.
Now, if you guys pay attention, you'll see a white arrow come up that shows the woman getting out of the driver's side of the car, and she gets right back in. She has a high ponytail that is incredibly straight. Like, that's the kind of straight hair curly hair people like myself would dream about. She's very tiny, but you could see her outline, her face. You could see it all.
She even gets out.
That's actually, that's a flipped image of what we're seeing. But yeah, there is two different angles. There's one from this angle, and then there's one that's flipped. That is still the same angle. And that's all it was. It's just a flip angle.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta check my messages. You know, doesn't it, Pat?
Yeah, the guy does look like he's being very aggressive. Maybe like I felt like maybe he was woke up at the wrong time when he first opens the door, and then the person goes to close it, like he yanks it back open. It does seem aggressive to me.
Do they have any leads yet with this video? I can almost guarantee you that they didn't put this out without any leads, and they actually put it out to see who's going to react to themselves being seen on CCTV footage.
Even at that, like the people who...
How so, Sabrina? How so? Because the family's the one that has been spreading the information. The family's the one that's been putting things out. And this is a true crime platform. This is After Dark's platform.
Oh, I've made you a mod on my laptop, Faithless, on YouTube.
If I ever die, I hope that these ladies cover my case.
100%, because I'm going to find you and alive you. They'll be like, why did you do that to my friend? And I'll be mad.
No, see, that's just it. It looks like the parking lot where they were found.
It does look like the parking lot, but give me just a little bit. I want to start looking through something, and maybe we can't figure this out.
The messages too, I got to catch up on. Hold on, let me look.
You can see how that figure gets out of the car as well. It's very ladylike.
What the hell? What?
What do you mean? What's going on?
Okay, so Elizabeth just sent a message, and have we been able to confirm if they had a third sibling?
Who?
Savanah.
I have not been able to confirm that, but I can see if I can confirm that really quick for us.
Elizabeth found it's in our chat, and it says, my sissy was supposed to be expecting her bundle of joy, man. Keep praying for Savanah and my nephew. I didn't know they had a third sibling, so that's why I have her looking into it. Will you all just get a life? Okay. You know what, Rusty,
the grandmother said she was the only girl.
Wait, what?
The grandmother said that Savanah was the only girl.
Yeah, her grandma did say that because there was 7 brothers and she's the only girl. So yeah, that is the punk story. I remember her saying that.
Elizabeth, can you link me where you see that? I want to see where this comes from. 7 boys and 1 girl. Holy cow! So the 15-year-old that got alive last year wasn't her youngest. But I would say that was really creepy because I only know about the one brother. I haven't even gotten this far into that to see how far the families are. But I'll tell you what. Who's related?
Okay, as per the information available in public domain, Savanah does not seem to have any sisters. Savanah says Mother Gloria Corvada, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing any names, has not mentioned any sister of Savanah in her Facebook post. Is it possible that Savanah does not have a sister, or she prefers to stay out of public eye to avoid media attention?
Yeah,
so there you go.
To be honest, if I was that family, I would move. I wouldn't stay in that area.
So I do not, or sister-in-law. Okay, sorry. He just has sister-in-laws, yes.
Empress, do you mean the one where you see that there's a woman that gets out of the Kia driving? I've been playing with that one since yesterday. Crafty found it. I've even done it in a different hue where you could see the outline of her better. Okay, sister-in-law. Well, she said sister, so that's why I was confused.
Yeah, she does have, or I mean, they weren't married, so I mean, like, technically not even sister-in-law. Like, they might consider each other like family like that, but they weren't actually sister-in-laws at all because they were not yet married.
Everybody's speaking about everybody's boyfriends.
Yes, yeah.
Move where the entire city of San Antonio. I'm talking about Savanah's family because they've lost 2 children within a year.
Okay, guys, so for the YouTube video, I am going to end up moving rooms. I'm moving old in here now. And we're kind of just gone over some of the same things and had a lot of trolls to deal with over there on the old TikTok, as you can tell. So I'm going to close the YouTube live down for a second. Well, not for a second. I'm just going to close it down, and I will be back at some point with another live. I'm just trying to find my feet doing the lives on here, sharing information and getting better at it, because I'm much better on TikTok, because that's the platform that I've been working on and growing on really well. And now I need to come over here and figure out how to do all of this and use my TikTok at the same time. So bear with me as I go live and I'm doing these new things and stuff, but I will be back. I would like to do the Idaho 4 demolishment of the T, because obviously I'm going to cover trial, and the plan will be to cover trials here live as I cover them on my TikTok platform. That is all from me, guys. I will see you all very soon, and thanks for bearing with me as I find my feet over here. Anyway, bye for now, guys. Bye.